Hello, everybody. I apologize. I fell asleep tonight. I am so sorry. I fell asleep next to my son about 6 p.m. and I just woke up about midnight, sound asleep. So what everybody wants to learn about is our solution with quantum value units and how they relate to to crowd units. So essentially, if you want to know anything about crowd units, I highly recommend that you go to Crowd Unit on browser.vogon.cloud, and you're going to ask it any questions. So first, you'll understand the relationship of crowd units and what its relationship is with quantum value units. So what is a quantum value unit? Well, let's first understand that your Quantum Ledger wallet is basically a portfolio. It's going to have everything, every kind of quantum digital asset that you own, whether it's you're in ClickView and you're going to own your own movies, and when you watch movies, you get paid in whatever token is associated with the video by sub-industry, and you get a sub-industry token, and those sub-industry tokens can be queried, and thereby people will target you for advertising, and that advertising will pop up here on the right-hand side. You have, within your portfolio, you have three components: quantum digital assets. And those quantum digital assets go from agricultural commodities, and you can see grains and cereals, water commodities. You can go, all the water commodities, oil seeds, soft commodities, livestock, dairy. And you got energy commodities, right? And then you've got metals and materials, from precious metals all the way to minor metals, industrial commodities. Then you got advanced materials, and within that section, you've got quantum crowd units, QCUs, and you got quantum value units. Now, what are they? What is it called? Before I go into that, then you've got traditional cryptocurrencies, where you have your own wallet, and you have what you have in Base Chain, Avalanche, Algorand. Literally, you're going to have a single wallet that allows you to support all of crypto in here. Now, what's interesting about this is you will be able to move your crypto at the speed of light on Vogon. And then, since we have a private key, we'll lock up what you move, and then we'll save a ton of gas money when we do it at the same time. But essentially, if I send you $1 worth of Ethereum and it goes to you, you immediately have it in your Vogon wallet. And then don't worry about it. We'll lock up that amount from your existing wallet that you have on blockchain, and we'll move it at an optimal time when the gas fees are low, and we'll do it in bulk, so we save a ton of gas fees. So now you've got instantaneous transfer back and forth. Let's talk about, and then finally, you got hybrid digital assets. Those are things that if you want to basically, have, you want to get verified, you want to do an asset transfer, you want to have a verified digital ID, or maybe you got your property on there. You can have your property deeds and everything on there that have been validated both on Vogon and on a blockchain. So we have hybrid digital assets as well. Let's dump back into quantum value units. So quantum value units are really interesting. They're essentially an arbitrage. And let me explain what that means. So quantum value, in simple terms, is a forward-looking concept that represents a standardized, measurable unit of value assigned to a quantum digital asset within a quantum native or technological framework. In that case, this framework is a Vogon distributed quantum ledger database. So a quantum encoded, cryptographically secure, that reflects the economic utility and governance of a quantum digital asset. So it's literally it's a measurement of a quantum digital asset within a distributed quantum ledger database. The key characteristics of it: it's got quantum secure representation, it's encoded using quantum resistant cryptography and quantum state logic, like a QDR process. It's immutable, it's entangled, it's in its original provenance, governance, and lineage, and it's tethered to a governed lineage. It's utility weighted. So what it means is it's tied to functional utility: compute time, data transfer, IP rights, energy capacity. Now, compute time and energy capacity are directly tied to crowd units, and those get arbitraged inside of quantum value units. But it's essentially measured against a utility of worth standard, and it's embedded. It's got embedded rules, policies, and it's really interoperable. So most of you probably don't know what utility of worth is. A utility of worth is how useful something is and why it matters and who it serves. It's a system for measuring real world value of a quantum digital asset. Not just what it costs, but what it actually does, how trusted it is, and who benefits for it. So think of it like this. You have a quantum digital asset. Let's say you're going to do you've got a video that's a quantum digital asset on ClickView or a bunch of things. So what is it? It's the actual asset. Is it trusted? What's the provenance, governance, and lineage and pedigree from where it came from? What can it do? What's its utility? What does it tell you to do? Who does it serve? Is it part of a coalition, organization, or within a group of people that have interests? How is it classified? Well, it's classified industry, sub-industry, and it's defined spatially, geography, temporally, when, thematically, what's it about, and semantically, how it defines to the individual user. So in the real world, a dollar is face value. A quantum value unit based on utility worth is a functional value. It's backed by proof, purpose, and impact. So let's say you digitize solar energy output, and it's issued by a verified sovereign energy group. It's traceable back to 5 years. That means it's got pedigree. It produces 10 megawatts of power, and it's governed by an energy coalition. The utility of worth engine would measure that asset's value not as a contract, but as a trusted, performing, governing piece of infrastructure. Okay? So the utility worth is how much real, provable, and governed usefulness the quantum digital asset has. Not hype, not price. So how does it act? So the way it acts, it's really straightforward. It acts as an arbitrage between all the commodities by becoming a universal trust-based utility. So all the commodities are fragmented. Gold, oil, lithium, compute, water, data. They're all priced at different markets, under different rules, at different times. The pricing is influenced by location, regulation, availability, speculation, manipulation. So there's no single source of truth for cross-commodity or cross-quantum digital asset value, especially when you include the energy and compute stuff. So what this does is a QVU doesn't represent price. It represents the function plus governance plus trust. Now, it allows us to say one QVU is a unit of trusted, verified, and governed usefulness, regardless of what the commodity is, or the quantum digital asset is. So each commodity is tokenized through a quantum digital asset, so a barrel of oil, megawatt of energy. These assets are measured then by utility of worth and assigned QVUs. So that means you can actually take a QVU, which is verified, verified capability, and that can be used to basically translate it into how you arbitrage that unit into lithium. So it's a trans commodity, not in the way it sounds. It means it's a multi-dimensional commodity, right? So it allows all these swaps. So it's basically to make all your tokens interoperable. I hope that helps you guys understand the power of what we've done.